What's going on? This is Bad Brad here from AB Rustic Relics, and I'm here with my lovely wife,
Ammera.
and we're here to show you our latest amazing, outrageous Parker pen haul. Well over 1,000 pens, and we're going to sit down with you and go over and give you a quick overview. Well, maybe not a quick overview, but a nice overview of our recent haul. But first, let me tell you how I acquired these pens.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extraordinary.
So recently, I heard it through the grapevine that a local legend just passed away. He was the owner of Doob's Jewelry, a local jewelry store that has been in our community for a very long time. One of the oldest, if not the oldest, jewelry shop in the area. Definitely the oldest in Rock County. Well, I went down there because I heard they had some Parker pens. So I went down and checked it out, and they had a few classics and Jotters and Parker 45s in the cabinet. And I got to talking. Well, come to find out, there was many more pens that haven't seen the light of day in a long time. But at first I didn't know this. I only thought there was, a few hundred. And I bought numerous lots from them. Well, they're closing up the door here in a few weeks. So I asked them, well, why don't you just put them all together, get a count, and let me make you an offer. Well, the owner of the shop's children that are taking over the inheritance didn't really want much to do with this collection. So they liked my offer, and I managed to pick this whole collection up off their hands. And it worked out great. And I'm happy, they were happy, and I'm going to be a busy man for quite a long time. And my wife is a very happy lady. And I also managed to pick up some real gems that I tried to pick up at an earlier time, and I failed, but now they're in my collection. So, now that you heard the brief story, let's check out some pens.
Hello friends, let's look at some pens. There's a lot to look at here and a lot to take in. I'm not going to go in any order, but let's have some fun.
Let's get to it.
Alright.
First up, quick glance. What was in this box, babe?
Those are yellow Jotters.
Well, obviously, how many Jotters?
81.
That's 81 Jotters. So if you're looking for yellow Parker Jotter, we have you taken care of.
We do. And here's another one. Jotters.
And some more Jotters.
Oh, let's not forget this
Let us
one.
know what Jotter color is your favorite. There's lots here. There's white, blue, turquoise, red, and a lot more to come.
Here are some more. A lot of these ones in this tray are actually chalk still. I can still see the original price on them.
So, this box right here, dear.
Alright, these are all System Arts. And I did not get a count of these. There are well over 50. All sorts of colors.
And this is for all you ASMR fans out there. I hope you enjoyed it.
Alright. Want to tackle that one?
This is just random parts. We have a lot of parts for desk sets, some 21s, Jotters, a bunch of plates. Nothing to wet your pants about.
Some big reds.
And We got a lot of big reds.
We do. I really like this green color the most right now.
So that she has one tray, 2 more trays, and then the creme de la creme, a whole gang of big reds.
Yep.
Here to go along with the Jotters, we have lots of Jotter desk pens. There's blue, black, white, red, all sorts of stuff. Show them something else, dear. I'm gonna get my coffee.
Alright, we are going to show you what's under here. More Jotters. Does it ever end?
You never have enough
But
Jotters.
it doesn't.
That's what they say. I agree.
Otherwise you would have stopped a while ago, right?
Right, exactly.
Here you go.
Here we have some 180s in stainless steel. And sorry if I look around sometimes. Sometimes I forget where the lens is. So I might be looking a little at an angle or I might be looking at it. But I'm trying to look at you.
This is a mixed. Here, we'll open that.
Yeah. Some Jotters, some classics, and a Vector. You'll see a lot of these other ones of these same pens throughout the video, so I'm not going to get them out.
Some more Jotters. My favorite is this green one.
Olive green.
Still has the sticker on it.
Whole bunch more Jotters. Come up, give you a nice clear look of those. Some calendar ones. Yeah, vintage, modern, all sorts of stuff. And a lot of these are going to be on our eBay page, simply AB Rustic Relics. So if you're as big as a pen geek as we are, check them out. We're going to be running some good sales. Because I'm in over my head.
Some more.
That's just Jotters so far. Look at all those Jotters.
It's a lot. A lot.
Show them. Open one of these up. These are some Poochies.
Miss Parker's.
Yeah. Good looking pens. We got 5 of these here, and I think there's 1 or 2 other. And the one cool thing is, you'll see in another video we'll be posting, we had some big old boxes full of parts. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 boxes of parts. We went through probably about 2 boxes already, and we managed to put, what, how many pens together?
150.
Yeah, so we pulled 150 more pens out, and there's probably a few more in here that we just haven't done. And I have a lot more parts that aren't in this video, so I'll be matching up lots of other pens. So I'm really excited about that. Feel free to go without me, dear.
Some classics.
And this, my heart goes out to all my fellow pen collectors out there around the world. And we do this for you because we know you may have an addiction like us if you're watching these videos. And deep inside our heart, we all share one thing in common. It may not be Watermen, but it's the love of ballpoints and fountain pens and everything that writes.
It was deep.
You like that?
I did. I thought you were, I honestly thought you were going to give it to me, though.
No. You get all this. Yeah. There's no pleasing them.
Here, do this. This is pretty.
You feel free, dear. That's it. She's the Vector class. She wants me to show the Vectors.
This isn't even all of it. Here, let me get my arm out of the way. pretty awesome stuff. There's a bunch of fountain pen ones in here too. Goes on and on.
Vectors.
These are all fountain pen vectors.
UK vectors.
I love the geometric.
Sports clips.
What? They call
And I
me-
hope you guys don't mind that we're cheesing out a little bit. It's been a very busy day. We've been processing pens all day. We're still not done. We have to find places to put all these. And we don't exactly have the most room. But we're going to make room for these. Because Parker is part of our family.
Check out these ones. I love these ones.
Look at them. Look at them all.
Did you see them?
If you see them and you're still watching and you're loving this video, drop a thumbs up. We appreciate it. We have some randoms, which has some Frontiers, 45s. There's a Rialto. Actually, I'm going to set that one aside. Someone specially requested a Rialto,
Yes.
so we're going to set that aside.
Oh, Andy.
And a 45, but that one has a name on it, so you probably won't want that one. And if you see anything you like in this video, let us know. And we are happy to work something out with you. There's some sweet Parker 180s, Rollerballs, and a lot of these we'll have at the Chicago Pen Show. So come say hi.
All right, we're gonna move on to some classics. The matte black. The one here, yep. The filter. Lots of classics coming up.
Classics you're looking for?
Yep. All right, we got some more black. We actually pieced a lot of classics
You
together
know, dear,
today, too.
soon we're going to be considered classics.
You shut your mouth.
We're
I'm still 22.
I forgot. I better shut up or she ain't gonna let me buy any more pens.
I'm gonna be sleeping in the doghouse.
As long as I can sleep next to all the pens, I'm fine. Some desk cubes. So just to save a little work, that's a desk cube, and then there's a desk pen. One of these that go with it.
Oh,
Now you know what's in the box. I'm not gonna unbox them.
Oh, it's magic. More classics.
And since I showed you the desk cubes, here you go, Vanna.
Ooh.
All off-white, retro,
I got
vintage desk pen bases.
Let's see if we can't do this. Ta-da! Pretty. Oh, just when you thought you saw all the Jotters too, I'm about to show you some more.
Guess what those are? Slingers and swingers, baby.
A swinging and a swinging.
Any swingers out there that like the slingers? The swingers and slingers.
Alright, check this out.
Oh, and look at that color, by the way.
That's mine, by the way. I'm gonna hand you these as I show them, okay?
Alright.
I'm gonna rapid these. Jotter. Jotter. Jotter in one vector. Jotter.
And if you guys are enjoying the company of my lovely wife, drop a comment and show her some love.
Oh, there's more, honey.
Oh, there's more Jotters.
Yep. Jotter.
Ooh, I like that orange.
Yep. I'll have to
So
check
she's a
mine.
little dirty. She's gonna need to get cleaned up. And a lot of these Jotters are ours. So you just wait. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. I get excited.
There's some Green Bay Packer ones in there, folks.
Any Packer backers up here? Happy holidays.
Here's a lot. Oh, System Marks.
What are those doing in
I
here?
don't know, what the heck. Pretty.
And we're not the biggest fan of System Marks,
No.
but, you know, they're cool pens, I guess.
Check this out. A whole box of... Well, this one's open, so I'll just show you. Check that out. Let's open that bad boy up. It's the only one that's open. The rest are all sealed.
Alright. These 3 pens right here, I'm going to save to the end. You might have seen them throughout the video, but I'm going to tell you the story behind them. They're my 3 favorite pens in the whole lot, and I'm excited to tell you about them. Stick around, it'll be worth it. But, until then, this lovely Parker Christmas pin, and we have some Parker 75 ballpoints in crosshatch and barleycorn, and some 180 fountain pen parts and sterling silver Cecil parts. And those I'll keep on the desk because I don't want to kick them over like I did before. And one other thing, so I could put them up right away, a little box of nibs. You never have enough.
I just have to say, and I might upset you, but I think this one's pretty ugly.
Yeah, this is an interesting looking classic. Kind of beat up, but it almost looks like a unique finish and has some marker marks on it. So we're going to look into that one. And some more classics here.
Speaking of classics, would you do the honors? You're going to like these ones. I promise. Here, I'll hold them and I'll give them to you one at a time.
Well, I'll hold them. Classic. There's already some good colors here. We have plum, tea rose, Windsor, black, stainless flighter, raspberry black, plum, gray, white. Flighters, of course. Flighters with gold trim. And more classics.
Why don't you go ahead and do this pile too?
So we're going to be running some good sales on classics. So keep your eyes and ears open. And we're going to be sharing more videos of some of these coming up. So make sure to follow us and subscribe to us on YouTube. And we're also on most social media platforms. And also, check, what was your Instagram page to give them your information?
Amsterdam. It's pretty awesome. It's mostly just me doodling.
Yeah, she loves to show off her art and tell her stories about life. So make sure to follow her on Instagram. I know you were excited about these.
I am.
You just tell them about
That
those.
one. So these are 3 swingers. I'll open this one because it's already unpackaged.
Hold on one second. Sorry about that, dear. But let me know, do you call them the swinger or the slinger? I have seen them both ways. And is one older than the other? I don't know. So if you know any more details on it, let me know.
Alright, I'm going to tell you a funny story about this pen first, alright? I worked at a data document processing facility, and they had these pens that you were supposed to use, but if you had your own, you could use it. And I used a slinger for a very long time. I went on maternity leave, and I came back, and they told me I could no longer use my pen. I had to use theirs, which is the cheapest, skinniest, most uncomfortable pen to use for 8 hours. And they told me after a week that my handwriting got so bad I had to switch back to my Parker. That's my story with this pen. Alright, so
And then she switched back, and it improved.
Imagine that. Have clocks on them. You see that?
And you got what, digital and analog?
I have 2 digital and 1 analog. The analog one's my favorite. It's yellow. Yellow. And there's the clock.
And then we'll be keeping that one, the analog, for our son, because he's the clock keeper.
And then here, this one is white with manpower on it. There's that clock.
And here we have two awesome 75 Heritage fountain pens.
Ooh. Let me see.
And I believe you're claiming that one.
I did. I claimed this one. I love it. And my daughter actually already claimed 3 Jotters. One had a cat on the clip, and one had fish. We believe they were trout, and the other one was, well, actually it's right here. I actually put a barrel on it, but it is a bird. And then our son also already claimed a classic and a 45.
Yeah. They both have a nice little collection for themselves set aside. They like to pick over Dad's hauls from all my hard work, but I can't blame them. Check these out. These are all Jotters and classics and vectors. I'm not pulling them out because you've seen a few hundred of them already. And I think if you wanted to see these, you just might be a little bit greedy.
Alright. Get these out of the way. Some more Jotters.
System Mark. System Mark. System Mark. System Mark, System Mark, System Mark. Classics. Here, there's some classics, dear.
Thanks, Brad.
Here's some 180 flighters and an arrow and a couple other randoms. A nice array of Parker 21s, some arrows and insignias.
What's your opinion on this pen? Do you like it? Curious.
Jotter. You can tell them about that.
It's a Frontier. I knew that by not reading it too. I've actually researched this pen a lot.
She told me that earlier.
I did. It's a true story.
That's set.
Should we open it and show them?
Sure.
Bada bing.
And while
Bada
she's
boom.
doing that, I'll pop this out. We have a nice Waterman. I am not sure the model right off the bat. I'd have to look at it a little bit longer, but we're just cruising through today.
We got lots of books where we could get that information from.
This is the Waterman Expert.
Pen and pencil set.
Expert.
Pen and pencil set.
And I believe these are the preface. Same with the other ones, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I'd have to pull something up.
We haven't even gotten to my favorite stuff yet. He's about to show you. This is probably one of my favorite boxes.
Refills carded, vectors carded, all sorts of stuff. MOS. I'll let her show you this because when I showed it, you just show them what your face did.
I don't know if I can mimic that.
She can't even mimic it, but it was jaw dropping. So I'll let her show you some of her favorites.
I did a little dance. Alright, so check these out. These are all just Jotter refills. All of them. All the way down. And then these are pencils. Pencil lead. So awesome. There's all colors, all sizes in here. I did see some T-balls as well, which is pretty exciting.
One more tray of arrows and 45s. And like I said earlier, I got to pull a couple 45s out at the end of this video because one of my pen friends is in need.
Do you want to do the honors of these? And I'll show them these real quick.
Lots of converters.
And the ink to go with it. All refills that are carded. The whole box. There might be a couple loose ones in there I think I saw, but for the most part, all carded. Yes.
Refills, anyone?
Beautiful.
Some mechanical pencil refills.
Some floating ball refills.
Watermelon refills. Some random watermen, some hemispheres, preface, Phileas, and some waterman parts.
These are probably what I'm most excited about. These are the Parker Golden Touches. These are so awesome. We're gonna have to do an ink review someday, Brett, where we...
Yeah, one day we're gonna do an ink review and compare all the different vintage Parker refills, from the Jotter to the Golden Touch to the Right Man, and see what the best is.
Alright, so we just have a lot of carded stuff.
Carded Jotters, carded vectors. You probably just shake this up in the camera and show 'em.
Waterman. Yeah, now I can show.
Oh, and check this out. The one thing about this lot, when I was picking it up, the guy, wasn't exactly delicate with pens, and a cap would be stuck and he'd bang it against the counter and my heart would just skip a beat. They're like, no, don't do that, you're going to damage them. And I wanted to buy them, so I don't want to ruin them. He eventually stopped, but man, I did not like to see that.
It was pen abuse.
Yes, exactly.
Alright, and last but not least that I have, and this I'm very excited about because like I said, I love this pattern, are all carded geometric vectors. Aren't those awesome? So lots of NOS stuff coming onto our eBay page very soon.
Alright, the last of the pens. My three favorites. We have the Parker we'll hold these for a second, dear.
Do you trust me?
I do. The 75 Ambassador felt point pen.
Tell us how you came across
I
it.
am going to, after I show them each one, the 75 felt point Cecil Sterling Silver pen.
And?
The dual fold Rollerball. Alright, and the way I acquired this, as seen in the previous video and mentioned in this video earlier, there was lots of miscellaneous parts. And I acquired each one of these parts for these pens in different boxes. And I put them together. It shows with a little bit of knowledge and patience, you can put some really great pieces together out of this random stuff people didn't even count. And the coolest thing is, earlier when I was trying to pick, when I was buying pens from this person, there was an Ambassador, and I didn't make a high enough offer, and it slipped my hands, and I was so bummed. I didn't think I'd have the chance to get it again. But, you know, I kept my hopes up, I didn't give up, and I managed to put one together, and it just did it for me, you know. It's going into my collection, and it matches my Ambassador Tiffany cap activated Parker, and it's just amazing.
I like these.
Yeah,
I got a couple.
She likes the dual fold quite a bit.
True. I just think
she likes the modern dual fold. Not as big as a fan of the vintage dual fold. She likes the 2000s and the 90s. Well, I think that's it, dear. What do you think?
Is it over?
Well, it's over for them, but we have a lot. We have a lot more to do.
We do.
Well, until next time, we'll be showing you some more of this haul and some feature pens from it. So stay tuned and make sure to like,
comment,
and subscribe for everything AB Rustic Relics and everything pens. Until next time, ciao, Maine.
peace out.